Welcome back to LMX, where we dive deep into the stories behind South Africa's most influential political figures. Today, we're exploring the life and political journey of Floyd Shivambu, a man whose evolution from a student leader at the University of Witwatersrand to a key architect of radical change in South African politics has captivated the nation. By the end of this video, you'll know who Floyd is, why he's sometimes called Karl Marx, and what his future might hold for our country. Floyd Shivambu was born on January 1, 1983 in the rural village of Malamulele, formerly part of the Transvaal province and now in Limpopo. Growing up as one of 7 children in a home without running water or electricity, his early life was defined by hardship. His parents, who earned their keep selling handmade duvets and pillowcases as informal traders, instilled in him a deep awareness of poverty and inequality. These early experiences ignited his passion for social justice and political change. Floyd's academic journey took him to the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg. Although he initially intended to become a technician, exposure to the vibrant campus life and a myriad of political ideas changed his path. He went on to earn a bachelor's degree, an honors degree in political studies and international relations, and later a master's degree, with distinction, in political studies. During his 3rd year at Wits, he was elected president of the Student Representative Council, a role that would launch his lifelong commitment to political activism. It wasn't just the academic rigor at Wits that transformed Floyd, it was also the political awakening that came with campus activism. Witnessing stark inequalities firsthand, he became determined to fight for a more just society. As SRC president, he mobilized students to challenge the status quo, laying the groundwork for a career dedicated to radical transformation. Inspired by these early experiences, Floyd joined the African National Congress Youth League, where he began building networks with like-minded activists. These formative years were crucial in shaping his ideological stance and commitment to social change. After his time in student politics, Floyd's influence grew on the national stage. As an active member of the ANC Youth League, he quickly earned recognition as an articulate and passionate advocate for the underprivileged. His work in the Youth League deepened his understanding of mainstream political dynamics and sharpened his skills in crafting persuasive political narratives. In 2013, amid shifting political tides in the ANC, Floyd, along with Julius Malema and other dissenting voices, co-founded the Economic Freedom Fighters. Within the EFF, he served as deputy president and became the chief architect behind many of the party's radical policies, such as land expropriation without compensation. His dedication to Marxist theory and his ability to translate complex ideas into accessible language even earned him the affectionate nickname Karl Marx, a nod to Karl Marx and his commitment to dialectical materialism. Despite their early alliance and shared vision, tensions began to emerge between Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema, the duo that once propelled the EFF into the spotlight. While both were committed to a radical transformation of South Africa, differences in leadership style and strategic priorities soon created a rift. Floyd's insistence on internal democracy and precise policy formulation often clashed with Malema's more populist and sometimes autocratic approach. Controversies surrounding party finances and divergent visions for the EFF's future further widened the divide. Although Malema has publicly lamented Floyd's resignation from the EFF, comparing the pain of his departure to a personal loss, Floyd maintained that his exit was a revolutionary act meant to unite progressive forces. Many credit him as the intellectual force behind many of the EFF's policies, even if the limelight frequently shone on Malema's charismatic rallies. In a dramatic turn of events in August 2024, Floyd Shivambu left the EFF and joined Jacob Zuma's newly formed Umkhonto weSizwe Party, or MKP. So why would MKP, which positions itself as a radical alternative to both the ANC and the EFF, welcome one of the EFF's key architects? The answer lies in the rich experience and intellectual heft Floyd brings to the table. His extensive background in student politics, his national work in the ANC Youth League, and his critical role in shaping the EFF's radical policy platform make him an invaluable asset. MKP sees Floyd as the intellectual backbone capable of articulating a coherent, transformative vision, one that blends radical change with practical political strategy. His reputation as a formidable debater and policy strategist will help broaden MKP's appeal beyond its traditional base, positioning the party to better challenge the established order in South Africa. However, the road ahead at MKP is not without its challenges. Internally, the party is still finding its footing as it grapples with power struggles and conflicting visions for its future. In particular, Duduzile Zuma has publicly criticized Floyd, going so far as to label him useless. These remarks highlight the intense infighting and high stakes that accompany any major realignment in South African politics. Yet, if Floyd's track record has taught us anything, it's that he's a resilient survivor, a politician who has weathered controversies and internal strife before. His ability to adapt and continue pushing for his radical vision remains one of his strongest assets. So, could Floyd Shivambu be the future president of South Africa? His impressive record as a grassroots mobilizer, policy strategist, and fearless critic of the status quo certainly points in that direction. Whether it's his humble beginnings in Limpopo, his academic achievements, or his daring political maneuvers, from his early days at Wits to his roles in the ANC Youth League, co-founding the EFF, and now strengthening MKP, Floyd has consistently positioned himself as a catalyst for change. Only time will tell, but one thing is clear. In the ever-shifting landscape of South African politics, Floyd Shivambu remains a force to be reckoned with. That wraps up our deep dive into the political life of Floyd Shivambu. From his humble beginnings in Limpopo to his influential role in shaping South Africa's radical politics, Floyd's story is one of resilience, intellectual rigor, and transformative ambition. Do you see him as a potential future leader of our nation? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from LMX. This is LMX, bringing you the stories that shape our nation.